The input we ask from volunteers really is just an hour a week as a minimum sort of commitment, but that can vary depending on the circumstances of the arrangement. Some beneficiaries only require a fortnightly visit. We do have some that only want a monthly visit, so it really varies a great deal.
Well, it's nice to feel you're doing something for someone. Well, especially in my position, living by myself, you can get very self-centred if you're not careful. And this is a good way of, well, I say, being useful, feeling that you're helping someone out somewhere. Nice to feel a useful member of society, let's say.
I had time to spare. That again has given me the opportunity to be with wonderful people, the volunteers, the coordinators and the beneficiaries. It's just been great. We just sit down, have a cup of tea, play games, and it's wonderful to see. So it has helped me too. So
we make sure that we look after our volunteers as much as possible. Lots of people think when you come to a project like this that the older people that we work with, they'll be the ones that we focus on. But we have to focus on our volunteers just as much as the older people we work with, because without our volunteers, we can't run. So we need to make sure our volunteers feel cared for and valued and looked after right from the start.
Well, it gives structure to the week. I mean, I on a Wednesday now I've got something to do. You know, when you've sort of worked all your life and you've had a structured, you've got to be here at such a time and there at such a day, and you miss that when you retire and you haven't got it. So now it's sort of, I've got structure back again. I've got a reason to get in the car on a Wednesday.
It gets you involved within the community. Also, in hopes that you're doing something positive. But it's almost as much value to me as it is to the beneficiaries. And being retired, it gives you kind of something to look forward to.
I'm alone a lot. My husband is away and only comes home at weekends, so to have company is great, and to get out of the house. And that makes a difference to me, and it's someone else to think about. It's nice to feel that you're wanted in a way, and that does you good, does your mental health good, I think.
Yeah, I think the scheme fulfills a really important role in meeting the needs of lonely people. We come across people who are very isolated, who haven't got family nearby, who don't see friends anymore, or their friends have passed away. So the Befrienders really fill that gap and really provide meaning to a lot of their lives. They look forward to their weekly, monthly, fortnightly visit. That becomes the highlight of their week, really, to be able to see the volunteers. So when you see what a difference it's making, if it wasn't there, it'd be a real shame.
Yeah, I'd say to anyone to definitely volunteer in general, but especially doing something like this where it doesn't take a lot of effort and it's not strenuous, and you don't have to be switched on, you don't have to have certain qualifications to do it. You can just be a nice, friendly person that wants to keep someone company or wants to have a chat with someone. So it's not a hard thing to do, and at the end of the day you feel good because you're making someone else's day better.
Yes, it's a job to say. I mean, at one time I used to feel quite guilty about feeling good about it, and sort of wondered whether, am I doing this for me or for them? And well, I am doing it for me, but is it doing them any good? And if it is, it seems selfish to stop. So it's a bit of a contradiction there, and I decided, I remember deciding when I was very young, I think I was about 12 or 13 when this first cropped up in my mind, am I doing this because I feel good about it? Well, if it is helping them, I'll just have to get on with feeling good about it myself and make sure I'm doing them a bit of good.